Okay, welcome everyone. I am Lisa McNett, founder of One Breath Institute. And today is going to be a frequency upgrade. I call these frequency upgrade and starseed activations. I was looking at the first one that I did, and it was, wow, it was April 2023. So that was a while ago. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but when I felt the need to do these events, I thought they were going to be monthly, and they weren't. They were not monthly. I think I've only done three or four over the past, I guess, year and a half, and yeah, a lot has happened for me in my personal life over that time span, that time period. Um, so yeah, I'm not going to go into all of that right now, but I am in a place where I feel I've entered a new level of initiation, a new level. Um, yeah, so that sounds like there's no hierarchy here. It's, I guess, my mother passing away. My mother passing away 3 months ago. Um, that is a life-changing experience. And to me, that was a type of initiation that is opening me up to new parts of myself. So that's what I mean when I say another level. An initiation that's opening me up to new parts of myself as experiences in life do, as positive and or negative experiences in life do. So anyway, this is going to be essentially like a meditation. Um, and some of you have experienced it before. So, and some of you are new here to the space for the first time. While you're doing this, I don't believe anybody's driving or doing anything like that. It looks like you're all, I can't see one person, but if you are driving, stop the car. um, uh, or in the future, for whoever watches this, don't, you want to be grounded in a place where you can sit and fully connect with yourself and receive the energies and whatever is available for you to receive. Sometimes it can be very powerful. Sometimes it can feel strong. And so, and you might not feel anything. Sometimes it can feel soft. Sometimes it can just feel like you're wrapped in a warm embrace. So, the point is, we don't know what's going to happen. So it's best to just be sitting or, lying down, grounded, and to have a little bit of space after for if you need to ground some more. So I'll speak more about the meditation, but I have these lovely cards that I like to use with specifically when I do these. It's a Starseed Oracle deck. And as you were, when I was connecting with the energy and you all were coming in today, the card that I pulled is the Chamber of Regeneration, Creation, Multiplication, and Growth. And I'm going to show you the card because part of these cards is just seeing them helps to support, it's the, sacred geometry. So seeing them helps to support the activation. So the Chamber of Regeneration, woo, and I'm starting to feel some energy move. And I opened up to the exact page in the book. So it's definitely the card for us today. Symbolism, creation, multiplication, and growth. The elements, fire, earth, and water. Crystals connected to this are orange calcite, orange kyanite, anabergite. Chakras are the sacral, the solar plexus, and the heart. the planets, the Sun, Mars, and Pluto, and the zodiac signs, Leo, Gemini, and Scorpio. And yesterday we just hit a Scorpio new moon, which also, okay, I'll speak a little tiny bit on the moon, but not right this second. Working primarily with the orange color of regeneration and the green color of healing, this chamber regenerates the body at a cellular level, reforming and restoring damaged DNA, repairing what is inoperative while strengthening healthy replication and reproduction processes, stimulating creation and increased growth in one's life. Growth will happen naturally as a result of using your creative abilities and following where they lead. Seek opportunities for self-healing on a physical level by paying attention to your body and taking action to ensure its complete well-being. Okay. So if this connects with anyone, yeah, maybe working with the color orange and or the color green, and maybe, yeah, those elements will support, right? The fire, the earth, the water, the orange calcite, the orange kyanite, or the anabergite, which I don't even know what stone that is, or just focal points on the sacral, solar plexus, or heart. Okay. So the moon, I learned something about the moon through my own connection. Earlier this year, I think it was. And I haven't shared it publicly, and I'm still not going to share all of it publicly because it's kind of wild. But I will say that the moon, um, the moon, if we just look at the moon from our own awareness, the moon has positive and negative attributes, right? Like we're all women who are here. And so a lot of women, connect with the moon cycle, right? We have a moon cycle. And with that moon cycle, sometimes there comes pain. Sometimes there comes discomfort, right? Sometimes there comes negative attributes to the female body. It's not just the female body, it would be the male body as well, and the whole planet. Sometimes there are negative attributes that come. And so that's what I'm speaking to, right? Like it's with those negative aspects that we experience in the body, we are not naturally meant to have negative experiences with those cycles. Another example I'll speak to is like the full moon. Everybody's like, oh, everybody gets wild and crazy and there's more fights on that's actually true. Having worked in managed nightclubs, the police and the fire departments, like everybody, we would all know, oh, it's a full moon. We've got to have extra security. We've got to be, just really pay attention because things are happening. And so the reason I'm saying this now, because that's that Scorpio full moon, the full, when we look at the new moon, the qualities of a new moon are, a new moon is always bringing us more internal. A new moon is always bringing us, it's an introspective time. And the full moon is more of I want to say extrospective, but extroverted time. So we're in a place where this is actually a soft, gentle, beautiful, introspective time with the Scorpio full moon. I'm not going to go too much into this right now because that's not what we're here for. And so when we connect with the moon and the energies of the moon that are available to us, I invite you to connect with those positive energies that are available, to know that there's another side, there's another side of everything. There's another side of everything. So with that, Yeah, with that, let's take a breath. So what are we doing here today? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? What is this frequency upgrade and starseed activation, right? So as I mentioned, we all operate at our own frequency. We have our own vibration, just like we have our own fingerprint. You're unique. Yours is unique. Mine is unique. You have your own gifts. You have your own talents. And our frequency and our personal gifts and talents that we carry within can shift and change. Not on a cellular, well, yes, on a cellular level, but it's not always. Okay, so I'll share some things that are part of my belief system, and they don't have to be part of your belief system. Everything I say here, you can take or you can leave. My belief system, we all come from the stars. Something greater than the stars. We all have connection to a great power, a great source, a great power of light, a great power of love. And that source connection that each of us have, I see it as like a pillar of light right now. I might see it differently at other times, but for me personally, I generally see it as a pillar of light. We always have our own connection to source. And we disempower ourselves when we seek connection through another. Now, in some ways, another can help us plug into the power source for ourselves. Another can help us plug into the power self. And so that is an empowered connection. That is a supportive connection. But when we believe, or if we believe that we get that power or that source creative energy through that other person, that's when we're disempowering ourselves. So that's just a clarity statement. So it's when we can connect through our own pillar, through our own ray, through our own heart, through however it is that you connect. And sometimes connecting with another person or something else that is high vibrational with regard to spirituality or a tree or an animal or however it is that, whatever it is that helps like give you a battery charge, that can support that tuning into a higher frequency. That tuning into a higher frequency, to a higher vibration. So that part about gifts, and this is the starseed activation part, right? Like we've all brought with us, I said, I believe we all come from the stars. You may or may not believe that. And with us, we brought gifts that are dormant. Those gifts are dormant. Maybe they were more active when you were a child. Maybe when you were a child, you had imaginary friends, or you just knew things, or your dreams were more vivid, or whatever. We talk about psychic gifts, as if it's something that is woo-woo or not possible. But really, our consciousness and our brain, our consciousness is so much more expansive than we could possibly imagine. And our brain has so much more capability than we can imagine as well. Two people can sit and communicate in silence and know exactly what they're saying. You can receive messages and know that those messages are true. So many more things are possible. Yeah, you're all feeling the energy. All right. I'm feeling it too. I'm just talking because I guess whatever I say here is just, I'm not even thinking about it. It's just coming through. Just know that. There's no plan here. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take some breaths. Oh, I noticed myself like, ooh, don't say that. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it because it is truth. It is truth. And it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with my frequency. It's not anything that I do. Yeah, nothing to do with what I do. But it does happen at times that when people are in my presence or in these meditations, that new gifts come online or a new gift comes online. Or an old gift that you forgot about comes online. So again, the energy is already moving. Well, let's drop into it. So when I open my connection to source and when I open my connection to my helpers, I call in only those who are here for my highest good and for the high and these settings for the highest good of everybody who is in this space in presence and who will watch it in the future. Um, and I invite you to connect with your connection of source, whatever that means for you. If it's God, if it's angels, if it's guides, let's just, if you'd like to, you can close the eyes or you can keep them open. You don't have to call in any support at all, but the invitation is here. And if there is a question that you have, you may ask, you may allow that question to rise up and know that the answer will come. And if there is something that you are seeking healing for, you can also bring that in to receive support. But now I'm inviting the energy all the way through. So the way that I see it is streaming out through me right now from my heart, ooh, from my hands and my throat towards you, but also you are receiving from that, from your own source. I'm just that battery charger. And I see it, yeah, like it's a sacred geometry that is happening. So we'll just be in silence for a while, just allowing this energy to flow. Yeah, allowing the supportive energies to penetrate at the cellular level, the regenerative, supportive energies, allowing expansion on a cellular level, expansion from the inside, expansion from the places where you sense constriction or pain. If there is such a place in the body, bringing with breath the supportive energy down through the pelvis into the legs. Coming in through the sacral and or maybe even the solar plex, allowing it to come down into the legs. Filling the feet, filling the toes, sensing the vibrations where you feel the vibrations. And allowing anything that's been weighing you down or holding you back to move out through the feet. Knowing that it can go into the ground, into the soil, and that Mother Earth will recycle anything that you feel is too heavy to continue carrying, even if you don't know what that is. I'm now sensing for myself the supportive energies becoming more of a circle around me. I'm feeling them all around, holding me. That may or may not be happening for you. Noticing where you do feel those supportive energies and what they feel like. Deepening the breath as needed. And the energies are becoming stronger. This ooh, receive the message that these energies are also supporting the land and the animals of our planet. All conscious beings who are willing and wanting to accept it may receive. And if you would like to receive a gift, you may ask or just say yes or indicate that. And over the next breaths, just trust anything that comes through. For you personally, as a message or as a gift. A message is a gift. And starting to move into the integration phase. Starting to allow things to settle. I feel my hands strongly pulsing, and if you also feel any pulsation in your hands or just feel like an urge to offer and to share this energy and healing with someone, you can offer it to them in a sense that gives them permission. You can offer it to them like saying, if you wish to accept this or connect with this energy, then I'm sharing it with you. I offer it to you. Okay. And it's appropriate now to thank whomever you called in as a helper, supporter, source connection. taking a moment to thank them. Yeah, and I'm hearing the word prayer. So if there's a prayer that you have with our gratitude and our prayer, yeah, I'm going to be mindful of my words here because I was about to say we are closing this connection. And I heard, no, 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 you're never closed from this connection. You're never closed from this connection to source. And you get to choose when to allow this connection to come through so strongly. So, or now we'll start to, if you want to acknowledge that this connection is always here, you can. Yeah, you can create a, maybe a, if you don't already have a relationship, yeah, what might that relationship want to be for you with your connection? What might that communication start to be like? Or is there a renegotiation or a shift so that you can know that you are walking around always feeling grounded and embodied and able to engage with life in the ways that we do as humans, also receiving your support, and that when you want to receive more energies, more activations, more, yeah, just more of this stronger frequencies to come through, that you can make that choice too. And at whatever point you feel complete, I'm hearing your hands want to touch something. So whether that's making a prayer or placing your hand somewhere on your body, maybe giving yourself a hug, whatever that connection is for you personally that might want to happen with your hands. Yeah, and I feel more energies coming through from my hands, so maybe you do as well. Our hands cultivated a lot of that healing potential. And at whatever point it feels appropriate, you're welcome to open your eyes and return to the space so that we can come to completion and be grounded in some way before closing out today. And so, yeah, you might have some movement, some journaling. I needed a drink of water. In just a moment, I'm going to stop the recording. Before I stop the recording, I'm going to reiterate the necessity to really be grounded before operating a motor vehicle, aka a car or a truck or something along those lines. So, um, plant your feet on the ground, tap your body, make some sound, eat something. Chocolate is good. Yeah, do something along those lines before you really engage with life, and know that if you didn't receive an answer or a gift, that's okay, and you still might over that this continues to move through. It's going to continue to move through. Your dreams could be really interesting. Could have new insights or something, deja vus or synchronicities over the next couple days or week. Yeah, and I'm thinking about bringing back some one-to-one healings in this kind of space in 2025. So if it's something you might be interested in, let me know. And for now, I'm going to stop this recording.